how can listeners contribute to making AI more inclusive for people with disabilities?
So I think what we need to do, advocate for accessibility in AI development. For example, push for inclusive AI designs in companies, workplaces, and communities. We can support policies and regulations that require this accessibility in AI-driven tools, and encourage companies, of course, to hire more people with cognitive disabilities and to pursue this AI research and development within this field of customization and making tools that specifically help people with cognitive disabilities to use AI.
So I think another way that all of us who touch upon the issue of, or at least are connected in some way to people with cognitive disabilities, can contribute to making AI more inclusive for people with disabilities. So essentially, on one hand, yes, it is as advocacy, but it's also supporting these open source, also community, and also social enterprise accessibility projects. So Cloudblue, for example, right? This is a social enterprise project. It is there to help those with cognitive disabilities.
I believe that this is a classical answer, but it always works. Just educating others about AI and encouraging collaboration between AI developers and disability advocates. So just in general, raise awareness about how AI can sometimes reinforce discrimination if not designed inclusively, and promote solutions to address these biases. And also just the general encouraging inclusive data practices, such as supporting AI systems trained on diverse data sets that include people with disabilities to avoid bias and ensure a better representation of those people. And Bizad, would you like to add something?
Yeah, so I think, for example, AI, we see more and more the rise of speech recognition. For example, ChatGPT or Gemini have recently rolled out options where there's direct conversations with AI. I think this is a great opportunity, especially for those with cognitive disabilities, as it's more natural, essentially. It makes it easier to understand. It's just a more natural flow of conversation, so there's less thinking.
And I also want to elaborate on the raising awareness, and more people will realize the problem that these people with cognitive disabilities feel and experience on a daily basis. So that's already one good way if we get influential people to talk about it and raise awareness about apps like yours, Tinybit, and other apps in the industry that help people with cognitive disabilities.
Yes. What a positive note to end on. Thank you all for participating in this podcast. And for those of you listeners who want to hear another iteration of Tinybit and our podcast related to cognitive disabilities, we will soon be releasing a third iteration of our podcast. Thank you all for coming to and joining us today.
Thank you. Bye.